Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Daytona here under the lights for the first round of the Stanley Truck Series. As finally we're getting the season underway here for the Truck Series at Daytona. A lot of drivers coming up from the ARCA Series up here into the Truck Series, and a lot of truck drivers are going to have double duty as they're going to be performing in the National Division as well. So, getting ready for some truck racing. It's been a while since NORLA has raced with the trucks, but the trucks are back in action here once again as we're going to try to do another full season here. Hopefully we can get this out of the way. On the front row is going to be the one of Brandon Miller, and the 51 is next to him right there of Casey Russell, another driver coming up from the ARCA Series who had 3 wins there, and the 8 of Jones starting next to him right there. Jones, another driver coming from the ARCA Series that we hope to perform well. Jonathan Buford, welcoming him back here to Truck Series competition. The 2 of Joey Pinky, and then the Jimmy Hogan in the 61. It's gonna take a while to get used to these names here. Greg Lee and others, as you can see, are also returning. Nathan Fisher, another driver coming up from the ARCA Series here to the trucks. But bear with me as I try to get used to these names throughout the season. Hopefully 10 races from now we'll have all names down pat. And on the final road, as you saw right there, Stephen Wallace Jr., another driver coming up from the ARCA Series. So 32 laps, 40 drivers, and pit stops should be made here during this race weekend. As let's get you down to trackside for the commands here at Daytona.
Drivers, start your engines!
Engines have been fired up. Drivers now rolling off of the grid here for the first round of the Truck Series. Hoping for a really good race here and a really good season. Brandon Miller, I believe this is his first start in NORLA League. And on his outside, Casey Russell looking to do what he did in the ARCA Series, prove himself here. Looks like no problem for anyone. Everyone got going. So for the trucks, of course, they are much different than the Cup Series. How will we see them race here? And remember, it's a lot of rookies here in the field tonight, and some drivers, it's their first time on a track bigger than 1.5 miles, and for others, it's even bigger than a half-a-mile track. But Daytona, 2.5 mile speedway here as we listen into the one crew here.
Take a look at your temps for me when you can. 3,500 seconds. We're going to be fine. All we got to do is just stay calm out there.
Team talking it over before we go green here. And the Truck Series, last time we were at Daytona with the Truck Series, it was a pretty wild race. It's always a wild race here at Daytona for the trucks. But off of turn 4, Pace Truck is going to get ready to pull in here as round 1. All the season here is getting ready to go on the way. Pace Truck is on the pit road. The green flag waves at Daytona. Brandon Miller going to lead them into lap 1, or in the corner 1, but already 3 wide here down on the inside. And that he's gonna go up and block right there. One thing you don't want to do is get stuck without a drafting partner behind you. Here comes the 17 without Cam Cole. And already you see drivers lining up, bump drafting, and that's the thing that these young rookies have to be really careful, as one mistake could cost you and the entire field the race here. As the 2 now at the line, that's Joey Pinky. Didn't have much luck at all in the ARCA Series as he's looking to turn it around here in the Truck Series. as he right now has the lead. Oh, don't go 4 wide, and they're going to turn him right there, and cars around. Nathan Fisher's around, and the caution's going to be out. Oh, and a big wreck. Couple trucks upside down. Oh, my God. And so many trucks torn up already. Nathan Fisher on his roof. And the two of Pinky was able to survive that, along with Greg Lee and Cam Cole right there. But at the line, it's going to be Pinky as the caution flag is out already here. And not going to say I'm surprised, but that was a really, really big wreck, especially since it started at the front of the field and a ton of drivers got collected. At least 2 or 3 trucks went upside down, as you saw at the exit of turn 2 right there. Another look at it right here. Pinky just got hooked by the 61, and Fisher gets collected as well. Greg Lee and Cam Cole barely getting by on the outside. And a lot of drivers know where to go, couldn't get slowed down in time. And oh my God, look at that right there. And 1, 2, 3 trucks upside down. 4 maybe. 4 trucks upside down. Jesus. And I don't think any of them is going to be able to continue. Look at the 74 of Ashton Blevins going upside down. Lands on all 4 wheels. Fisher did not, however. Another look at it right here. Is just trying to step out of line, but Fisher had already did so on the inside, and I was making it 4 wide, and he tried to get back in line and just hooked it to of Pinky. Pinky was able to keep it going miraculously. 3 going by to 43. And then the 74 came flying into the picture upside down. And that's going to be red flag displayed immediately there. Knew there was going to be a big one, but I didn't expect it so early here. The 29 of Desmond Allen right there as well. Or I think that's the 29. Or maybe it's Cody Hagan. Then you see right here, just came flying in, got rear-ended, and then upside down. Look at the 74. Look at the height that truck got. Jeez. The 88 also involved of Andrew Noriega. Or Noriega. Those guys are all going to be out riding on board Nathan Fisher here.
Outside here. Wrecking behind us, wrecking behind us, wrecking behind us.
Oh, man.
You okay? Oh, yeah, 10-4, we're okay. Stay low there. Watch these guys, there's plenty of there. Watch these
and those guys actually wrecked back there before this wreck up here happened, and he got turned upside down. That was, looks like he got turned sideways and then went upside down. The 80, oh man, not even sure who that was that just flew into him right there. And then back here, there was actually a wreck back here as well. Yep. 24 of Tony Green collected as well. Looks like he was looked like he started that right there. Maybe, not really sure, but man, that was something. The caution flag is gonna fly for the first time here at Daytona. You're watching the NORLA League on Fox here for the Stanley Tool Truck Series. A big wreck, 4 trucks upside down. We'll be back after this. Oh man, look at that height. Jesus. Welcome back here to Daytona. As the pace truck is going to pull in, we're going to get ready to go green once more. 1 lap truck down on the inside. The green flag is back out. Greg Lee giving a big push right there. As Lee's a former driver here in the truck series. He's definitely no rookie to these other guys here. And he's giving a big push right there, trying to clear the lap truck down there to the inside, and the 3 truck right there. Are they going to keep it clean? I think they did. We got to watch that 43 truck right there of Peter Onjack. As that was a close call as he's in the dirt right there. Careful, careful, careful. He needs to just stay down there on the apron. He can't really go up right now. I think he should be fine. They're still not giving him any room here. Peter on jacking that Dairy Queen truck right there, sliding, and I think he's gonna be okay as he's still on the apron. And there he goes. He finally gets back up on the track, but unfortunately, he's now the last truck. Cars going down pit road. One of those cars is Benyako or truck. Oh God, I'm gonna get used to saying trucks. But out front, Greg Lee in the 19. The big lead got the lap car right there, and then the 14 of Ronald House. One of the Dodgers here in the Truck Series, as I mentioned, Dodge returning to competition here in the higher divisions in the NORLA League. As Greg Lee's going to come around and lead it this time by. Greg Lee ended up having a few ARCA races to his name after replacing Markel, who was injured, and now here comes a 14 for the lead. He's going to use that lap car as a pick, or the lap truck, god damn it, of Richard Mendez, I believe that is. Couldn't remember the last time Dodge has won anything, as they've been out of competition for so long. Then you see that 7 truck right there. Jennifer Buford, I believe, is the only female in the field, if I'm not mistaken. He or she is. But Buford right now, the only female in the field, as she comes to take over the lead. 05 to 22. Or not, Pretty Shaw, I think is how you say it. And then Greg Torres in the 22, another driver who was in the ARCA series, didn't have a good run there either, and he's hoping for some luck here. You see Jones right there in the 3rd position. Oh, and a truck getting turned around right there in a big wreck. The 2 of Joey Pinky got turned, and caution flag at the line. The riders that were coming up on a lap car, be careful. Close call right there, but the caution flag is out once again. I saw Joey Pinky go around the pole sitter of Brandon Miller as he's smoking. And I believe I saw Buford got squeezed into that wall too. But the caution is out for the 2nd time here tonight, as truck spinning off of 4. Well, a lot of drivers seems to be involved in that one. Look at the replay right here. It looks like the 25 of Cody Hagan got into the 2 of Joey Pinky, turned him right down into Greg Lee. And the 39 went right back up on the track. That's Tyler Ferris, right into the 4 of Edwin Mendez. See the 1 right there. He was trying to get by in this red. Man, that's a hard hit. Miller right into the 39 of Ferris, and Miller takes another hard hit into that outside wall right there. Ashton Kuklon in the 36 involved too. Another driver coming up from the ARCA series. Another look at it right here, exiting off turn 4. And a lot of drivers seem to be drafting on that left rear corner panel. That's not where you want to really push someone, because that could easily turn them down to, or turn them off the track, or possibly down into someone else, as we just witnessed right there. The 1 car trying to escape all this ended up getting right into the side of and just send him up in the air really, and then clipped him again, and then shoots across the track right into that outside wall. And that doesn't look like much, but for the driver, that's a really hard hit. But caution flag is out for the 2nd time here tonight at Daytona. You're watching NORLA on Fox. We'll be back after this. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Daytona. As we're getting ready to go green, 1 truck is a lap down. That's Richard Mendez in the 54. Your leader is the 02 of Kenny Allen Keither. Currently leading in at 02 is the pace truck is about to get ready to pull down pit road, and there it goes. Gonna try to get this thing green once more as the green flag is back out here in Daytona. 54 is not really up to pace, but if you can get a couple people drafting behind him, he can keep up, I believe. 13 Alex Maniaco is slow as he's gonna get freight train on both sides. There's a 3 right there of Zach Winkle. As to the lead, once again, the 22 of Greg Torres. So we're going to dive it down into 3 and 4. He has big help from Leif Barnett. Ronald House in line between, or was in line behind him, and now he's going to get pushed to the outside. Cody Hagan right there in the 25. Is the caution out? Oh, the caution's out again. And the caution flag is out once again. Not sure why. And we're hearing it's for debris on the track. So the caution flag is out for the 3rd time. We'll be back here at Daytona. Welcome back here to Daytona. Caution has been lifted for the debris, which is on the back stretch. Pace truck down pit road once again. Multiple trucks are lapped down on the inside. As the 22 Greg Torres out front, the green flag is back out. Jeez, I'm so tripping over these names. I'm having to look at the roster in front of me and try to watch the race at the same time. One truck way off the pace back there. 13 as well of Alex Maniaco. Was really good in the ARCA series. Only had the 1 win, which was at Atlanta, but Maniaco definitely has potential. But right now his truck is a bit off pace due to damage, as he's holding up a couple drivers back there, but still out front. Greg Torres in a 22, trying to turn his career around after that ARCA series break that he had, which wasn't a good one. As we talked to Torres before the race, said he just needs a really good team behind him, and he can make things happen. And right now, he's leading with a riding on board riding on board with him here. There goes 11 on the inside. Joshua Hyatt, as he's making his way up front, along with the 14 of Ronald House.
Still there.
Joshua Hyatt, another driver that was in the ARCA series, had 1 win at Pocono. He's looking to bring some more success here to the truck series. Is the 99 of Borslav Konstantinovic. 25 Cody Hagan also making his way up here as he's battling for 2nd. And the 14 leads at the line. 25 not far behind him. There goes the 49 down to the inside. By it'll be 10 laps to go to 49. Leif Barnett to the inside. It's gonna try to go down, maybe get a side drive right there as they go down the backstretch in the 3 and 4. Jones in the 8 to the lead. Jones, who was attempting the 500 for the Cup Series, didn't quite make it, but he has a chance to win this race here as he's now out to the lead. Richard and Edwin Mendez behind him right there. Question is, when will these guys have to pit? 10 laps to go here at Daytona. Jones leading them to the inside. There goes the 4 now, ducking down to the inside for the lead. Everyone needs to try and find someone they can try and work with here. And when they come out of pit stops, you don't want to be by yourself, because if you don't have a drafting partner, you most likely will be out of contention as they're all bottled up right here. 22 once again, Greg Torres pouncing at the door of the lead here. Coming around this time, 9 laps to go at Daytona. They're getting real racy up here at the front. Blocking is key, but you have to also be really careful when you're blocking. 25, there goes the 51 down to the inside. Casey Russell. He's going to have the 19 of Greg Torres, who was involved in a caution earlier. He's still up to speed. Got the 11 of Joshua Hyatt in the mix as well. All battling for this lead. Look at the 43, a big run down the backstretch. Peter Onjak right there. Mendez on the outside along with the 22 of Greg Torres. They're going to fall back. They're about 4 wide right there. They have to be really careful. Someone's going to have to back out of that. You see the 22 as he got into the wall a bit right there. And it's going to make him go back 3 wide right there. Is that going to be a wreck? And there they go. Jones gets turned. The 16 as well of Larry Hagan. And the caution flag is out.
Caution's out, caution's out, caution's out.
And it may have been because of that 4 wide situation right there. They were trying to clear it out, but that did not work. As Jones ended up getting turned right there, but the caution is out. And again in the 54 of Mendez is going to ground into the wall. Big wreck. Oh, and another big hit right there from the 98. That was Mitchell Collins right there, and the caution flag is out. And as they were racing it back to the line, Richard Mendez in the 54 getting turned. Oh, man. What a big change of events here at Daytona. The caution flag here. We're going to take a look at what happened in that first wreck right there. Had a truck in the wall, and Jones got into him right there. And I guess Jones was trying to slip him behind him and ended up hooking him right there. And that seems to be a big problem here tonight. Larry Hagan also got turned. 25 of Cody Hagan. Jones, I don't think he has too much damage. He just went for a simple spin, but now he's going to have to start in the rear of the field as we come into the closing laps. Right here, we saw them racing it back to the line, and then the 54 getting turned by the 49 of Leif Barnett, and just caused a big crash right in front of the 19 of Greg Lee. And then right here, Mitchell Collins comes speeding right into the 02. Couldn't slow it down in time and destroy this truck, as both drivers are going to be out of the race, definitely. Another look at it right here once again. This is a really bad spot to get turned here. And then going back up into the field right in front of the 43 of Peter Onjak. Kind of lag right there, but right in front of the 43 of Peter Onjak, who didn't even see this coming, and it's a really hard hit. Hopefully the 43 of Onjak is alright after that right there. That was a big hit. We're seeing a lot of big hits here tonight. Collins just trying to avoid the wreck, going down to the inside and just rear-ended him right there. Riding on board Peter Onjak in a 43. Jeez, that was a hard hit. For Mendez and Onjak both.
Go straight through the garage, guys.
Riding on board here with the 4.
3 wide bottom.
So he got collected as well and ended up going around.
Yellow's out.
Ooh, and he nearly gets hit again. That would have been a big hit right there. But the caution flag is out here. Joshua Hyatt out front. We'll be back after this to hopefully take you to the finish of this race. Welcome back as we get set to go green here at Daytona. Coming around this time by, it'll be 3 laps to go. Joshua Hyatt out front, trying to get his first ever Truck Series win here in his first Truck Series start. I believe the green flag is back out. House to the outside, but doesn't have much help. 51 of Casey Russell is also there. Some of these guys did not go down pit road, and I really don't think they're going to be able to make it all the way on fuel. Hyatt now to the outside, the 51 down to the bottom. As now it's really go time here. Jennifer Buford way down to the inside, no help. As I believe the 22 may go down and pick her up right there, Greg Torres, and there he goes. The 51 with a huge block down the backstretch. Greg Torres has been up front multiple times today. He's trying to close it out with a win. But like I said, some drivers did not pit, and I really don't think they're going to be able to make it all the way on fuel. As I apologize for the lag there. Car nearly going around. That's the 99 of oh, careful, and he's going to get into him. And upside down, the caution is going to be out again, I think. As we got a truck barreling on the entrance of pit road, and Borsalov Konstantinovic, I'm not sure what the heck that was about. The 14 involved of Ronald House, and no caution is being displayed. And we're still green here, as we still have a race for the win. Oh man, I'm speechless. I don't know what just happened, but the race for the lead is right here, as the 7 of Buford is the leader, and then there's Cody Hagan. But coming to the line, a big change of events here. The white flag waves at Daytona. The female Jennifer Buford leading over the 25 of Cody Hagan here. And there he goes to the inside. Side by side, he's trying to get up there and maybe draft with the lap truck of the 51 of Casey Russell. As all Buford can do right now is just try her best to block here, as into the final corner. She's going to have a huge drafting advantage from the 51 truck. As we'll see what the 25 of Hagan does here out of turn 4. Down to the bottom goes the 25. He's going to have the drafting help. Side by side at the line. Checkers flag. And at the line it was the 7 of Jennifer Buford.
Watch your outside. Awesome day, fellas. Awesome day. Awesome weekend. Great
And Jennifer
job.
Buford is going to get the win here at Daytona in one of the closest finishes I've ever seen here. And Cody Hagan in the 25 was just a bit too late right there. And oh man, what a finish. That has to be the closest finish ever in Truck Series right there. And Jennifer Buford, the lone female out on the track, is going to win it. And I believe she's only the second different female to win a race after Audra Baranaskis. But Jennifer Buford is going to get it done here and get the win. And I'm still puzzled as to why the NORLA official did not call the caution after a truck went upside down at the entrance of pit road right there. Borsalov Konstantinovic, he nearly got turned, and then he did not slow down at all. I don't know if he lost the brakes or something, but that's definitely going to be something under review for the NORLA officials. As we take a look at this finish once more here, Buford couldn't go down to the inside of the block. At this point, it was a bit too late, and Hagan was able to get there because of the drafting help from the 51. And look at this. By a hair over the 25, Buford won this race. Look at this. What a finish right there. Man, look at that. That's almost dead even right there for the race win. But still, that call by the NORLA officials to not make a call for caution is definitely a lot of drivers going to be unhappy about. See, look at it right here as Konstantinovic nearly getting turned. And then going on the pit road, he didn't slow down at all. In fact, he was going fast and then just rear-ended. Oh, my God. And then 22 right there, Greg Torres just... Oh, man. And that isn't going to be happy about that at all. Not sure what that 99 was doing, and a lot of drivers going to be talking to him after this race. Konstantinovic, the driver out of Russia. Another look at it right here, just completely rear-ended him and then upside down. He probably wasn't even expecting to go upside down, especially going on a pit road. And guys like Joshua Hyatt was probably wondering, like, what the heck just happened? And that changed a lot for those drivers as well, as can imagine the frustration going through in that's mind right now. Riding the rear from him here. Konstantinovic just did not slow down. I don't know if he lost brakes or I really don't know how to explain that wreck right there, but That was completely, that could have been avoided. But congratulations to Jennifer Buford on the win. Big win for her right there. Cody Hagan's going to get second. And just, yeah, that finish right there is going to be under review. Or not the finish, but the 99. His actions is definitely going to be under review from the NORLA officials. After that incident right there, which could have been very much avoided had he slowed down. But congratulations to Jennifer Buford here on getting her first truck win. I think I'd have to go back and review it to make corrections. But congratulations on Buford on winning it here at Daytona in probably the closest finish in Truck Series history. As we just witnessed right there, she's going to burn it down here at Daytona. But thank you guys for watching as we're finally able to get these races up. The next event should be the Xfinity Series race here at Daytona. And then it's on to the big boys for the Daytona 500. Thank you guys for watching. Congratulations to Buford on the win.
From the pole, as I put it in the wall, second lap of my heat, got a little loose coming out of 3, got it all beat up and straightened out. The boys tell me that we're ready to run now. That's a damn good thing, 'cause that green flag's waving and I'm on the gas. I put my sweat